Hi guys, it's Elisa, and today I have What Have I Read March edition. Kind of like a wrap up of everything that I've read. I'm just going to break it up in each month so that it's not all this huge video, and just to guys let you know that I have been reading. Okay? So, in the month of March, I went ahead and read 7 books. The first one is Walking Disaster, which is the companion to Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. This follows Maddox, and it is one of my favorite series. Maddox is one of my favorite book boyfriends, and this is the second or third time I think I read this book. I, of course, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not really going to talk about it because I've done reviews in the past. I will look for those video links and leave them down below if you guys want to know my thoughts about it. I have always just loved getting inside the bad boy's head, so this is one of the reasons why Walking Disaster is one of my favorites compared to Beautiful Disaster. Not that I don't like it, but it's like Beautiful Disaster and like Walking Disaster. So I went ahead and went on to A Beautiful Wedding, which is a novella slash companion, and it gives us Abby and Maddox's nuptials, and I get to see a little bit more of Trent, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I was all in a Jamie McGuire kick, so I moved on to Beautiful Oblivion, which follows Trent, and after the events that happen in Beautiful Disaster, Beautiful Disaster and Walking Disaster, I wanted to get to know him better. In this book, I kind of guessed it from the very beginning, which I'm not going to ruin it for anybody that hasn't read it, but I kind of guessed the little twist. But it was one thing to kind of be like, I think I got it, or be like, I got it, and it's another thing for it to be confirmed. I literally was just like blown away, and I enjoyed it. I loved the roller coaster of emotions that Trent went through with Cam. I think that's her name. Cami. I went ahead and gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I went on to Beautiful Redemption by Jamie McGuire, and based on the events that happen in Beautiful Oblivion, you'll understand why Thomas was the main character in this book. His love interest is Liz, and at times she annoyed me because she was so indecisive. I just wanted to strangle her, and I really enjoyed the snippets of Abby and Maddox, and I went ahead and gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I went ahead and moved on to Filthy Beautiful Lies by Kendall Ryan. This is the first book in the series. I went ahead and picked up this book because my bestie Yvette sent me a teaser and was like, oh, I'm going to read this. And I know at the time I had way more time on my hands than she did. So I went ahead and decided to be like, okay, I'll read it first and let you know about it. And she was like, okay. So the series follows Colton Drake and Sophie Evans. Sophie Evans' sister is back to, no. So Sophie Evans' sister is really, really sick. So she decides to rent herself out to Colton so that she can obtain money to take care of her sister. The teaser that my friend sent me made it seem like this book was a little bit more filthy than it actually is. It was okay. I enjoyed getting to know Colton and Sophie, and I went ahead and gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I went on to Filthy Beautiful Love, which is the second book in the series. It still follows Sophie and Colton and their ups and downs. The way the first book ended, you would want to immediately pick up the second book to see how things are going to conclude with them. I went ahead and still gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I went ahead and picked up Filthy Beautiful Lust by Kendall Ryan. This is the third book in the series, and this follows Colton's little brother, Pace. We do see snippets of him in the first and second book. He is such a playboy. He's the younger one. He's not as serious as the older brother, and his name is not coming to me at this moment. But in this book, he falls for Kylie. She has, I want to say a 2-year-old. He could be 4. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I read this back in March. But I loved their relationship. I loved them getting to know each other. I enjoyed the Pace and little, what's his name? I love the interactions between Pace and Max. I thought they were so cute. I've always loved a well-written child in a series, so I went ahead and gave it 3.5 stars because I thoroughly enjoyed it more than the previous two. So these are the 7 books that I read in the month of March. I will be posting the books that I read in the month of April in the next like 2 days, depending on when this gets uploaded. But yes, let me know if you've read any of the books I mentioned. Leave it down in the comments down below. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!